Hey guys, welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. Let's carry on where we left off. Naoto Shirogane, the detective prince, has offered himself up as bait to catch the Inaba serial killer, only for the killer to actually take the bait, and now Naoto's in the TV world relying on us to rescue him. So we need to investigate the town, talk to the townsfolk, see if we can find any clues that will help Rise locate him in the TV world. I guess we start on this end of the shopping district and work our way up and travel around town as we need to. So let's ask this lad here, lazy student. Naoto, well, I don't know him. Never talked to him at school or anything. You should ask some of the girls at school. I bet they'd know. That is a good point, lazy student. See, you are quite clever. It's just that you're lazy and you're not living up to your full potential. So, come on, man. Stop procrastinating and get to it. Naoto Shirogane. Sorry, but I've never talked to him. He doesn't go to school, right? He only cares about the murders, so it's not like he was available to chat with. That is also a fact. He hasn't been turning up to school this past week, so we don't know exactly when he disappeared, though I guess we can assume it took place after his image, his unclear image on the Midnight Channel popped up on our TV set. So if I had to guess, yesterday sometime, probably in the afternoon. Adachi, have you seen your colleague perchance? Wow, the town is getting excited. I don't really know much about Naoto-kun's interview, but, well, it's a fact that he helped solve the case, so it's no surprise that he was interviewed for his contribution. You helped solve the case too, Adachi. I'm surprised your charismatic self wasn't on the TV set. And I'd rather have people excited about things like this than all the bad news, you know? Adachi, always looking to bring happiness to everyone's lives. Chie, any progress on your investigation? You don't think he fell in on purpose, do you? He couldn't have, right? I'll admit it has crossed my mind that this potentially was a self-report, I guess, for lack of a better term. Naoto has been acting pretty sus. He's one of my suspects after all, as you've probably seen on my corkboard at the end of the videos. Yeah, because the timing of all this is quite a coincidence, I have to say, because last week, on Saturday, we told Naoto our involvement in the investigation. Well, Rise did in a drunken stupor, saying persona and that we jump into TVs, and perhaps that raised alarm bells in Naoto's detective mind that is far exceeding mine, because I'm only a mere professor and I'm not able to speak with him whatsoever. So, and then earlier this week he came up to us and put forth his entire theory about how we're not suspects. In fact, we may be rescuers because there was a significant lag time between the second victim and the third victim, which we understand now to be completely, well, I wouldn't say unrelated to this case, but a spin-off of sorts, because Mitsuo Kubo has been ruled guilty of Mr. Muraoka's murder, because we have a cause of death, which was a bludgeoning to his head, whereas the first two victims, Saki and Mayumi, cause of death is unknown, because they obviously are unaware of the shadows that are killing them in the TV world. So, Naoto's basically came up to saying, you guys are probably the rescuers. If something happens, I'm sure you guys will rescue the next victim. And lo and behold, Naoto's become the next victim after appearing on TV. So, I mean, it could be construed either that he came on TV to lure the killer after him, and he's relying on us to save him, which is, I have to say, quite a leap of faith considering our behavior last Saturday night, or he's gone on the TV because he knew we'd be watching, and now it all fits in with our understanding of how the killer operates, and this is all one big trap, and we're gonna end up dog food by the time we go in there, and Naoto ends up being the killer and wrecks us. So we'll see how we go. But then, who's the killer? For now, we'll just look around for someone who knows more about Naoto-kun. Yeah, that's all we can do, right? How about you, sir? The detective prince is the talk of the town. I wanted to be a detective when I was a kid. But now I think about it, there's not much difference between a private eye and a police detective. Huh? Wait a minute. Other than the uniform, what is the difference? PIs probably get a lot of money because they're contractors. They're usually former police officers, and they usually get cases of trying to find out if their spouses are cheating or not, whereas police actually get involved with criminals. Yukiko, what are you up to, loitering outside Aya? Naoto-kun transferred here for the investigation, didn't he? if he was still looking for information after school, wouldn't there be someone who saw him investigating? Yeah, well, I've been advised to go to Yasugami High. We can see Naoki is available today. Yasugami High and check with the girls there. Oh, I thought someone told me before, but isn't that boy a detective? Yeah, there are plenty of rumors flying around about that boy. You can't tell which ones are true and which ones aren't. Well, we usually don't get this much fog around here, but it looks like Inaba's going to be famous for it pretty soon. Yeah, town famous for fog. Great. Clearly, nothing happens in this town besides serial murders and fog. I've lived here for longer than you can remember. I can't be wrong. A lot of things have been changing around here lately. You know what I'm talking about. That's right, June S. Ever since that store opened up, all kinds of weird things have happened. It's contaminated Inaba. Deplorable. Yeah, June S bringing the bad juju to Inaba. That's the cursed thing, not me. Not me coming to this town. Hey, get this. We don't have any cows around here, right? So why is Inaba's specialty grilled steak, huh? I feel like you've told me this before, Carefree Guy, but it's nice to see that your mind's wandered over to the important questions. This Detective Prince thing is kind of exciting. Huh? He's not coming to school. Does he choose his job over school? Huh. I really couldn't say. Yeah, I mean, I think he does. But Detective Prince should know that school's important because he needs knowledge. The other day, I tried taking a day trip to some hot springs since I was already headed to Okina. Man, it was awesome. All that tension from the drive melted away in an instant. Seriously, it's worth riding your motorcycle out to a hot spring. Bringing your girlfriend along makes it even better. Well, I assume it would, if I had one. Yeah, me too, if I had one. I mean, I've got choices. But, I haven't committed just yet. Detective Prince? Where? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said he was around here somewhere. No, I'm asking where is he? I'll be happy to bring him along once I find him. That boy. He's extremely cute, isn't he? He's also 15 or 16, you know? Come on, guys. Wait, anyone in the shrine? Hello, have you seen the Detective Prince anywhere? He's not one of those bugs under the tree, is he? Sorry. He's my rival, that's all. I gotta save him now, which is pretty cool. He's relying on me. I know everything about bugs. Cool. Thanks. I'm looking for the Detective Prince. That's not exactly a type of spider. I went to the beach the other day. There was so much seaweed on the sand. Oh. I want our wedding to be on a pretty beach in Hawaii. Don't you think beaches are prettier without the seaweed? Sure. Wow, they're already planning their wedding. Goodness me, you go, guys. I hope their relationship is still as strong by the time they make it to their wedding day, like 14 years from now. Alright, I know we need to head to the school, but I figured, you know what, let's go there last. Let's explore the floodplains for now and see if anyone's got anything to say. That high school detective. People are pretty excited about him. Sounds more like the plot out of a silly novel, if you ask me. About that lamp. You don't have to go out of your way or nothing. Oh, sorry, your quest, yes. It's not like an eternal lamp is just laying on every street corner. It'd be a different story if this were one of them games my grandchildren play, though. Oh, really? Well, thanks for the tip. Refreshed old man, I'll be definitely on the lookout next time I visit Mitsuo's castle. A Detective Prince? I've seen all that hoopla on TV. Hoopla, I love that word. But that boy is so cute. I'm already a grandmother, but he really makes my heart race. Seriously, guys, he's 15 or 16. The Detective Prince. Don't you go to the same school, young man? Wouldn't it be a better idea to ask your classmates? Yeah, speaking with all the older folk just seems to reinforce the fact that he's a cute guy. Something's been bothering me lately. Isn't it kind of weird that beefsteak is our specialty when there aren't any ranches nearby? Well, man, there are two trains of thought in this episode. One is, why is beefsteak Inaba's specialty? And the other is, what does Naoto Shirogane do? Because no one has seen him do anything in this town. We're getting it pretty cheap, but only my wife really knows where we get it from. I left it up to her. Maybe they're going into the TV world and killing shadow cows and bringing it in. That could be a possibility. Kanji, how's everything going? What's with this Detective Prince, that idiot? What's he thinking, running off all alone? You could at least trust us a little bit. Senpai, I'm gonna head off to Junes. Don't go by yourself, okay? I know that you're worried about him. We all are. Except maybe this cat isn't. But we'll get him, don't worry. I saw him. The detective showed up on TV. He's a high school student. Hey, you're a high school student too, aren't you? Are you a friend of the detective by any chance? No, I'm not. Well, he is a detective. It's not like he would just be friends with anybody. Oh, yeah, that's why. Because I'm just an unimportant bloke living in this town. I want to get to know him better. Maybe I'll look for him on the Midnight Channel. Well, you did just say that he doesn't want to be friends with anybody because he's a detective, so, your chances are probably pretty slim, young woman. Yeah, take that. Eat your own medicine. Down here we got Yosuke just, I guess, investigating the river in case Naoto washed away. The old man, apparently I need to have a big fish in my inventory before I can commence the fox quest, so I'll keep that in mind at some point. We'll work on that. Dude, I still can't believe Naoto had the balls to go get himself kidnapped. Jeez. Anyways, you're the best at gathering info, so I'm counting on you. First, we'll ask people who knew him. Let's go right down the list. Well, it's not like it's a very long list. Last stop before Yasagami High, Junes, the deplorable shopping mall that has ruined the shopping district. The autumn vegetables will be nice and ripe soon enough. They're still pricey at Junes, though. That reminds me, Satonaka-san's daughter had a cart full of meat again. That girl clearly isn't eating her vegetables. Seriously, stop judging other people. Let them do what they like. Goodness me, I have a feeling if I have to hang out with Naoki again, that I'm going to have to reiterate that same lesson. Alright, we should be gathering quite a bit of intel here. You're not exactly a girl, but I'll start with you, slouching student. Sup, transfer dude? School's back in session. Do anything fun over break? I was pulling pranks all summer long. I bought a few tomatoes, among other things. In fact, I think I should ring in the new term with a bang. Yeah, you do that. You've still got some more tomatoes? I mean, don't tell Fussy Housewife what you've been up to with those. She's gonna get angry. Every time I try to invite Naoto to come mountain climbing, he's nowhere to be found. You think he read my mind and erased all the evidence of his existence? Someone's trying to. Just what I'd expect from a high school detective. What do you expect from a high school detective? That they'd erase themselves from history. That's some weird expectations from a high school detective. Any ideas? Naoto-kun, he's gotten pretty popular, hasn't he? You always have the goss, so I'm counting on you to tell me what's up. Well, I heard a rumor that there's this girl who saw something that belonged to him. Must have been near the laboratories. Why don't you try looking there? Laboratories, so I'm guessing the practice building then? Hey, how's your grandmother? Naoto-kun? I don't hear anything but rumors. He talks to the girls a lot, doesn't he? He does indeed. Right, practice building, we'll go there last. I think I still have to settle a score with the funky student. Hello, miss. Good day, Sal. The material you gave me was amazingly responsive. Awesome. That's great to hear. What do I know about Naoto? Well, I'd say he's got a prettier face than I do, but mine's way more manly. Ha! Just messing with you. So it's not as manly then. Is that what you're saying? The detective prince hasn't been coming to school. I wonder what he's doing now. All of us girls are starting to be concerned about it. Oh, I wonder what he's up to. You should have given him your crucifix, your veil, and all sorts of other things. What? The detective prince? The girls all seem interested in him anyway. Yeah, okay, cool. I like how they're just saying, just talk to the girls about him, dude. I don't want to know. Naoto Shirogane? I hear lots of rumors about him, but the girls never shut up about him. Maybe you should ask them about the rumors. Yep. Reading you loud and clear, boys. Naoto Shirogane. Ah, yes, the detective prince who wishes he were a student. I don't care for that kind of sensationalism. No real student should. I don't think he wants to be a student. He's not even turning up to school. So, there's that. It's the crew over here. Funky students, I guess I have time to get my revenge. Oh, it's you again. You look for payback? Damn right I am. Let's say Group A again. I can't remember what I did last time. They're indefinite articles. Nope. Wrong again. Thank you, funky student. That Shirogane guy entered school as a first year, huh? I think he's called the Detective Prince, right? Yeah, who gives himself a moniker like Detective Prince? Pfft, it's like me walking around going, hey, call me Chad, so Waku Sr. You know? Gah. Man, why did all the interesting people show up right as I'm graduating? I only get to spend 1 year at the same school as Rise-chan. The rumors are pretty wild now. Well, that's to be expected. It is an idol and a prince after all. Right, practice building. Where do we begin? Let's start on this side. Naoto-kun, now that you mention him, he hasn't been at school lately. That's about all I know, though. Paranoid student. That must make you really paranoid. Ah, the Detective Prince? I hear rumors about him all the time. He's a total workaholic, he's really hardcore, and he's awesome. But, I guess I don't really know him personally. No, not a lot of people do, it seems. Well, hopefully we get the info down here. Maybe the gossiping girls down the corridor? Mr. Kondo's been hanging around the first-year classroom a lot, saying stuff like, Naoto isn't around, huh? He seems to be interested in detectives. Maybe it's because he's a foreign language teacher? Maybe, I guess. Ooh, there's a girl here. You're not normally here, I don't think. You want to hear about Shirogane-kun? Oh, this is interesting. I saw him get really angry. I'm not sure what it was about, but he was with a policeman. I wonder what happened to make him shout like that. This was in the shopping district a little while ago. Naoto was with a policeman earlier? In the shopping district, huh? In any case, you should try to find this policeman. Alright, there we go. I think we've got what we need, but let's hear the gossiping girls anyway. These students are gossiping loudly. What happened to Shirogane-kun? The school is unbearable now. Hey, did you ask another police officer about what happened? Yeah, but he wouldn't tell me anything. It would have been better if I'd never asked. Okay, right. I don't want to know what you're trying to investigate by asking police officers things. Okay, shopping district is our next stop. Let's head over there. Alright, looking for a police officer. I don't think it's Adachi. Nope, it's not. We're looking for a regular policeman, I guess. Kanji's here, though. Yuki goes up the road. Oh, there we go. There's a policeman up the top there. He was arguing with the police. Can't imagine him being upset about anything at all. He was kind of upset last week at the club. He thought we were making fun of him when we were talking about going into the TV and whatnot, but that could have been a facade to try and cover up the fact that he's interested in what we had to say about going into TV sets. Man, why is he trying to do this all on his own? Isn't there anyone who knows a little bit more about him? Like a cop, maybe? Yeah, speak of the devil, he's right there. There aren't a lot of people who seem to know much about Naoto-kun. At school, all I heard were things like how he's unsociable, and he acts cool. It might be better to ask a police officer about him. Yep, I'm about to do just that. Hello. What do you want? I'm in the middle of something here, so don't bother me. School's out, go home already. I swear, kids these days. He doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Maybe best to make a change of plans. Oh. Well, that's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? I guess, we have to wait a while before we speak with him. Alright, let's update ourselves on what people are doing here in Okina City before we go back and probably hang out with Naoki at the end of it all, because he's available and we can't interview the police officer as of yet. Man, sorry my friend's always saying weird things. I don't mind. Cool, thanks. She's kind of different, isn't she? But she draws the coolest pictures. We're in the same art class, but she's on another level. Ever since I said how great her drawings were, she follows me everywhere. Oh, wow. Well, luckily you're a tough girl, so you can handle it. Sorry, I'm busy with work. Let's see, my next client. Do you know anything about Naoto? Hello, this is the Okina Station office. Oh, this isn't the time for this. I hear that the Detective Prince that had been working with the police is missing. Why doesn't anyone ever tell me anything? I can help too. Well, you obviously know, so it's not like you're missing out on a lot. We got a quiz from Film Buff Girl, sorry. When I see a group of 3 in a movie, it makes me think that not all of them will survive. The hungry one always goes out to find food and then gets infected. I know this is sudden, but do you like strange things? I like Stranger Things, yes. Really? Then I have something to ask you. The other day I saw a movie about ooparts. I didn't know what they were, so I did some research, but I still didn't get it. If you know anyone who knows a lot about them, could you ask about it for me? Sure. Thank you. I can't wait to hear the answer. What was that in the movie? Ooparts. I feel like I've heard that before as well. Ooparts, huh? Zombies don't count as that, do they? I wish I knew someone who knew a lot about history. That's something I need to ponder. I wonder what kind of movie she likes. Romances? Maybe. Then again, maybe she likes horror. No, dude, she's way too cute to be watching horror all by herself. Can we go inside now? Those cheesy hot dogs are calling my name. There's always one person who just wants the food. Well, notice anything different about me? You look happy. Yes, I'm so happy every day now. I got a boyfriend. He always responds to my texts right away. I feel so loved. Oh yeah, well you're in the honeymoon period, woman with heavy makeup. I wonder if it's gonna last. I do wonder if it's gonna last. We developed shishito pepper sweets together with a local farmer, and they got popular on the internet. It sold amazingly for a while, which led the CEO to try and expand too fast. As a result, I got laid off. They're so irresponsible, both the internet and my old company. Yeah, well, it's all about money now. CEOs, I've found, don't really have that long-term vision, you know, because they're there to operate the company for a little while, get their big fat bonuses, and then vanish off to another company. So, I feel like they always deal with short-term profits rather than long-term gain, and it leads companies to spiral downwards. But by the time that they've spiraled downwards, the CEO's already moved on somewhere else, which is a bit unfortunate. I think that's definitely something that's hitting the video games industry. You might realize with certain companies. Activision Blizzard. Why doesn't he understand? It's not me he needs. Well, I mean, that CEO of Activision Blizzard isn't going anywhere anytime soon, I don't think. The most important thing for a CEO whose schedule is filled out to the minute is a capable, brilliant secretary, and I have no right to be his. Don't put yourself down like that. Come on, have some faith in yourself. Right, let's blow this joint. I'm probably going to hang out with Naoki. Hey, buddy. Normally only available on Monday and Tuesdays, so it's a pleasure to see you this Friday.
Oh, hi.
I feel like we're making great progress on our social link with you. Oh, hello, Sosan. Naoki seems to have some free time. Since you have Bareth, your relationship's going to work closer soon. Spend the afternoon with Naoki.
Yes.
Let's do it. Sure, it's okay. Naoki looks a bit happier. I have something that I want to ask you. Central Shopping District Chinese Diner Aya. We actually made it this time. Yeah, so that thing I wanted to tell you was, I don't know if there's an end to the Mega Beef Bowl. I really don't, if that's what you are wanting to ask. I'm thinking about quitting school. Oh. I might take over the liquor shop. I really wasn't interested in our family's business. Honestly, I'm still not, but when that woman told me that our family should unite, I knew she had a point. I don't know about that, to be honest. Then what can I do to satisfy those neighbors? You don't need to satisfy them. You need to satisfy yourself, Naoki. Naoki is biting his lip. Up until now, I never even thought about taking over the liquor store. It's hard for me to say to you, but as long as Junes is there, I know our shop has no future. It's not like it's a store with a long tradition, so I thought it'd end with Dad's generation when he retired. You can see the effect that Junes is just having on the shopping district. All local business is gone, taken over by a big corporation, and it's honestly sad to see, because in a small town like Inaba, small local shops are the lifeblood, and when a big gigantic, brand moves in and just swallows everything whole, it really just puts a damper on things. But now that I think about it, I don't have any other choice. I have to do it. You should think it over. Don't force yourself to do it. Why did Sis die? Oh man. I don't mean how she died. I don't want to know what killed her. But why did she have to die? I don't know, dude. I really wish I did. I'm trying to investigate it for you. In secret, of course, but I can't tell you that. But I don't... Like, she seemed like a nice enough girl when we first met her, and I was just gobsmacked that she died. I was just like, why? Why do good people have to die? Inadvertently dragging me and my parents down with her. Why did everything end up this way? You quietly listen to Naoki's worries about his life. Fuck. It just breaks my heart listening to Naoki, man, honestly. And I know it's exactly what he doesn't want. He doesn't want everyone feeling sorry for him and looking down on him. You feel like you were able to support him. I just want to be there for him, grieving his sister. Oh, it's gotta be so hard. The Saki's brother's social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Hangman Arcana has grown. I'll talk with my parents. I think they'll be happy about it. I think that's the worst thing about an untimely death, is not just losing the person, but the consequences of it all. Like, your entire life gets thrown upside down. You know, you had your hopes and dreams, but maybe now your sibling's gone. It's up to you to look after your parents, because they're going to be going through some tough times. They've lost a daughter, for instance. And so, yeah, I can see why everyone's like, well, he should stick with his parents, unite as a family, because he's all they got left. But it's just so unfair how such a thing could happen. And the worst part is, it wasn't like an accident or anything. It was a murder. Someone deliberately took her from this world and caused this tragedy. It would be different if she got into an accident or she was ill or whatnot, because then that would just literally be life being a bitch. But an actual killer going ahead and doing that, making a direct negative impact on someone's life, that's why killers are just abhorrent people, I think. It's not just murdering, it's not just taking someone's life away, it's affecting everyone who knew that person as well. Then I'll be a productive member of society and live an admirable life.
I'll see you again.
You went home after eating with Naoki.
Oh, welcome back!
Thank you, Nanako. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. It's Friday. We can hang out with Nanako as well because we have the required expression. Let me just go to town first and see what's up before we inevitably come back and rank up Nanako. Oh, Yumi's available as well, and we can't rank her up during the day. Dilemma. I'm kind of glad I came out here, though. Oh, it's so hot every day now. Can't drink enough beer to cool down. Really? But it's September. Surely it's cooling off by now. But my boss isn't here. Where is he when you need him? I wanted him to buy me all my beer. Stupid boss. Yeah, so your boss is the one that picks up the tab, huh? I hope that's not all he's good for, drunk subordinate, using your boss just for him to pay for drinks. Otherwise, there's not much else going on up here. Maybe this old man knows something about Naoto, perchance. Bet you didn't know Inaba used to be a mining town, did ya, boy? It got bigger little by little thanks to the blessings of nature. You can still see signs of that. You can catch fish in the river or spot rare bugs around. Go out a little ways and you can even fish in the ocean. You should have lots of fun while you're still young. Yeah, you're quite right about that, but who's to say you can't have fun when you're old? I guess your body, because you're all frail and tired from life, battered down by life experiences. Alright, so I think we can reach level 9 for Sayoko, but I think let's hang out with Yumi this evening just so we can prepare ourselves to rank up next time. I'm sure we're going to have plenty of time to spend with Nanako, especially since we haven't fully investigated Naoto's case yet, so we should be fine.
Hey!
Oh, Soken. What are you doing here? Me? I'm about to head home. I was out late at the hospital. I think I'll stay here a little longer. I don't feel like going home yet. It seems Yumi doesn't want to go home yet. I have Kusith, Persona of the Sun Arcana. You might get along well. Should you spend the evening with Yumi? Let's do it. Thanks. I think I want to chat to get my mind off of things. Yumi seems happy. Alright, let's talk. You don't happen to know where Naoto is, do you? Since you're a girl that goes to Yasugami High. You cheered Yumi up with small talk.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sokun. I feel a little better now. It seems you were able to be of help to Yumi. You feel your relationship with Yumi has grown deeper. Oh, it's already this late? The bus should be coming soon. Oh, but before that, you can have this.
Can you take this?
What are you trying to say? You received mouthwash from Yumi. It's not much, but it's thanks for today. Okay, one, you're just carrying it with you for some reason, and two, you're giving it to me. What are you trying to signal? Good night. I don't even know if we're gonna become closer soon.
See you later.
You saw Yumi off and went home. I don't think we are we? Anyway, it's Saturday the 17th. Sun's up, guns out. Did you all have a memorable summer vacation? I had a beautiful time in Egypt. Ho, the people were very kind to me. They were probably able to sense my deep appreciation and love for their history. Yeah, I wonder what gave that away. I even found some things with my dowsing rod. The citizens were very glad indeed. What about your suspicious pole? Did you bring that on the plane? Time sure flies when you're having fun. I'm sure your summer break was short for all of you as well. Yeah, I kind of spent a whole week at Junas and it blazed by. However, don't you think that there are some things in life that are best ended quickly? War is one of them. So here's a question. Miss Chie? No. So? Why? You were already committed to Chie. Chie's just like, oh, thank the Lord. How short was history's shortest war? Ooh. I think it's minutes. 40 minutes. But I have to double check this. Yes, I was right. I remember reading one of those, 1,000 fact books that you get when you're in school, and I was just like reading one page and one of them said like the shortest war was less than an hour or something. So yeah, I think it's 40 minutes. You gave the answer you think is correct. Good job, so I'm impressed you knew. Again, like I said, you'd be surprised what you can retain from reading one of those fact books that contain 1,000 facts. I swear I should go on Slumdog Millionaire at some point. Then again, I haven't been doing very well answering the questions in this game, and they're all multi-choice as well. Yes, the shortest war in history lasted only 40 minutes. It was the Anglo-Zanzibar War, which began with an already staggering difference in military resources. Oh, Zanzibar, huh? That's, Big Boss. Big Boss was involved. Mind you, this lecture will be longer than the actual war we're going to talk about. There's so much to learn. You gave the correct answer. Alright, your knowledge has increased. Class is ended for today. The fog will come after several days of rain. You must prepare to take action, but first, you need to gather information for Rize. Right, let's go see if that police officer is available. Are you the same police officer? What does a high school kid want with a police officer anyway? Can't you see we're busy here? Now quit loitering and go home. Doesn't seem like he's going to listen to you. Might be best to come up with a plan. A plan? Okay. What kind of plan? Do we bribe him? Or are we going to get arrested for that? Plan. Need a plan. Those police bozos won't even talk to us. If it's come to this, we're going to have to rough them up. I guess that's not an option, huh? No, Kanji, it's not. I don't want to go to jail. What should we do then? You should ask the others for their opinion. Alright, let's go. Yukiko, what do you think? We relied on Dojima-san and Nadachi-san before, so we shouldn't bother them this time. Why not? It's the tried and true method. You should ask the others for their opinion. Okay, let's find the others. Trouble is, trying to find everyone. There's Yosuke here. The police won't talk to us? What are we gonna do now? We could steal some uniforms and... Oh, never mind. No way that's gonna work. You should ask the others for their opinion. Steal their uniforms. Okay? Yep, and then what? Pretend we're police officers? That'll go down well. Now, it's not just assaulting a police officer, it's impersonating him. And here's Chie. Yeah, I guess it's no good unless we act like we're Naoto-kun's friends and we're worried about him. Like, Naoto hasn't been to school recently and we're getting worried. Is he busy with police work? Why not ask him something like that? Chie's suggestion does seem to make sense. Next time you speak to the police, you should try that. That is, yeah, well done. Thank you. Officer! I am so concerned about the detective prince, my good friend Naoto Shirogane. How can I help you? Did you see someone suspicious? You told him that Naoto hasn't been coming to school lately and that you're worried. That kid is skipping school to do his investigation? What's his problem, really? The department has all but closed the case. Just because he's not satisfied? Sheesh. All we want to do is shut the book on this thing so we don't have to deal with it anymore. I wish he'd let it go already. No wonder the whole department treats him like a kid. I mean, yeah, he is a teenager. He's getting all worked up over nothing. That's why everyone gives him the cold shoulder, you know? You learned something about Naoto. It may be best to talk to another police officer. Another police officer? Okay, well, so they're treating him like kids. Or they're treating him like a kid, I should say. So, what? Does that mean... Is that enough? I don't think so. We need to speak with another police officer. He's a shrimp, but he acts like a big shot. Isn't that kind of overcompensating? I guess it's because no one believed in his deductive skills, huh? So that's why he went and did it. That lame brain. Ugh! So annoying! He's honestly so worked up. Another police officer. Chie's made her way here. Naoto-kun is just a child. I mean, it's pretty obvious when you think about it, but maybe he really hated that he was still a kid. And that's why he was arguing with those policemen. I think there are still some police officers around. I'll go ask them about it. Yeah, when you're a kid, you can't wait to grow up, but when you grow up, you kind of wish you were a kid again, I have to say. They were treating him like a kid, weren't they? He is kind of shrimpy, though. Maybe he just wanted a little more respect, you know? The police should still be around here. I'll ask them. Okay, good. Good. I'm not seeing any other police officers. Yukiko, any idea where the police officers are? I see. Naoto-kun was all alone, even among the police force. I had the feeling that he was trying to act like an adult. I mean, I work at the inn, so I know what it's like to have to try to keep up appearances all the time. But people still treat me like a child even when I'm doing an adult's job. It's hard being taken lightly. I have to admit, you know, when someone is a teenager, they're probably not going to be taken as seriously, especially for a serious profession like a police officer or a detective. So that's a hard stigma to overcome. But, you know, it's not like it's going to be there forever. They will grow up eventually. So, there's that. Still, no police officers around. It's not looking good. Boom, though, you got the both. That's 2 riddles in a row, so you're also on fire. That's right. What they had in common was their indefinite articles in Group B. Dag, yo, that's impressive. Even though I should probably just expect a wonder-kind like you to have no problem. So, you saw that gorilla has 3 syllables, but it was in Group A. So it had to be in that Group B, all used and. For most definitely knowing your indefinite article usage, here's some fat loot just for you. Received Snuff Soul. Thank you for that fat loot. Riddle Senpai returns is complete. I should have known the indefinite articles. An egg timer. An egg beater, I should say. And an elephant. They all started with vowels. Avalanche as well. So, there's that. In the meantime, though, I can't find this police officer, so maybe we're going to need to take another day off. Right, well, since I can't find this police officer, I'm assuming it's going to be on a different day, so let's do our daycare job in the meantime. It's the bus stop. You can work at the daycare center today. I have Suzaku. My relationship with Eri will deepen. Take the bus. Let's do it. You decided to work at the daycare center. Alright. You helped out at the daycare center. Kids running around again. Let's wrestle, mister. Yuta's energetic today as usual. If we wrestle, kid, I'm probably going to throw you off this hill, so let's probably not. Once again, the children tug at you from all directions. Your understanding has increased. Yukun, let's go home, okay? I don't want to go home yet. I'm playing with Mister. Can't you see we're wrestling? I just did a suplex on him on that table. Almost broke him in half.
Huh?
But doesn't that bother him? Afraid, Eri, it's kind of my job. No. Thank you for putting words in my mouth, Yuta. Okay, fine. I'm going home. Ooh, classic move. Is he gonna call the bluff? Yuta suddenly turned silent. You decided to play with Yuta for a bit and then walk him home. Damn, she wasn't lying. On the way home on the Samagawa floodplain. Oh, well, she didn't go home, but she was on her way, I guess, and then she ended up under this gazebo again. Eri is sitting over there. Is she mad at me? Just apologize, Yuta. Come on, let's instill some discipline in the kid. He needs to learn to say sorry. It's giving his stepmother grief. She hates me, but she has to take care of me. I feel sorry for her. Surprisingly mature of you. Be a better kid then. Obviously, the solution is right there. She doesn't hate you. Come on, let's go. Hello. Oh, thank you. You walked him here? I carried him actually because I put him in a submission hold for the past 10 minutes and he finally tapped out. So I may have broken his leg though. Maybe I should have you walk him all the way home. Now, I'll charge extra for that. He looks so happy when he's at daycare. Today he yelled, "I don't want to go home." Well, obviously not. Even if he goes home, it's just the two of us. He'll forget his father's face at this rate. Poor thing. Well, that's why he's got you, okay? The two are unknowingly pitying each other. Miscommunication kills, you know, so you guys need to make up pronto, okay? I hate being that guy that knows both sides but doesn't do anything to intervene. But it seems both are distancing themselves from the other. I'm glad he's going to the daycare center. He looks like he's having a good time, and I have time to myself too. He seems happy even after he comes home, especially on the days you're there. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't attend as much as I should. But hey, daycare's expensive, alright? You know, don't just put him in there just so you can have time to yourself. I mean, it's good now and then, but don't just do it so you never have a relationship with your son. He is your son. Your stepson, but he is your son. Of course, since we don't talk, I've never actually heard him say so. Please take care of him. Okay, he's not my pet. You sense Eri's gratitude. You feel that your relationship with Eri has grown deeper. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Young Mother, rank 5. The Young Mother social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Temperance Arcana has grown.
Yukon, let's go home.
Mr. So has to go home too. I do. I really do. Okay, you don't have to frown. They awkwardly went home together. You decided to go home as well. You earn 8,000 yen from your daycare job. Alright. Earning the big bucks now.
Welcome back!
Thank you, Nanako. Okay, this time... No! I gotta hang out with you this evening. That damn quiz show is taking your attention because I neglected you for one night. Anything in the fridge? You open the fridge. There's a mushroom there that you don't recognize. It may have grown out of something that had previously been in the fridge. Oh my god. Eat it? I like there's always just that one line of pondering. Never mind. You left it alone. Yeah, I've got plenty of courage, thank you. Right, well, there's not much going on in town this evening, so I figure, you know what, let's maybe read one of those fishing books that the old man recommends down by the riverbank. Hopefully that'll get us moving along with our fox quest. I have a book right now, let's read. We've got 2. We've got beginner fishing and expert fishing, but it's 3 chapters. That's the annoying thing. Finish reading to be able to fish more or get a boost to my reeling speed. Actually, you know what? Let's just go freaking fishing. Let's see if we can get anything useful from the Shiroku hostess. Ah, welcome. Talk. It's autumn already. Autumn is the season with the most delicious food. Persimmons, chestnuts, even mushrooms. Oh, I would love to snack on a big, tasty mushroom right now. Well, you want me to wheel out my fridge to you? Because there's something there. We don't know what it is. We can't identify it, but maybe you can? I don't mean it that way. Stop looking at me like that. Do you have a present for my little one? Give her a Tatsuhime ladybug? Sure, why not? The hostess puts the Tatsuhime ladybug into the fish tank. Here, this is a little something to thank you for your kindness. Breadcrumbs. Great. Thank you. Alright, let's do this. You see the shadows of fish beneath the water's surface. Let's cast a line. We've got a lot of bugs, so here's hoping we can use it to catch whatever we need to progress our fox quest. The skies are clear. What kind of fish would be here today? That's a good question. Damn, I thought we had more bugs than this. Or more variety, I should say. I guess we got a lot of locusts and ladybugs. And breadcrumbs. We got the Mayu cricket. This attracts huge fish. I feel like that's what we need. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Just waiting for the fish to eat my bait. Come on, fishies. Eat my bait. That's the one. Just like the killer ate Naoto. Because he baited himself. Ugh, there we go. You caught the Inaba trout. Awesome. With your current diligence, you can make 2 more attempts. But we've only got 1 more Mayo cricket. Let's make the most of it. Maybe we should have gone out to the beach for this. Or wait for our rainy night. They say as my lure finally works. Come on. There we go. Looks like it's another Inaba trout. Fantastic. Sure, why not? 1 more. But I think we can rule out getting a big fish. But we might as well get some more fish that we can feed to the cat and the ghost lady at the shrine, since we're here. Committing. Still don't know what max diligence is going to do for us. Hopefully something useful. I say as I catch... Ooh, the Amber Sema. Your diligence is at its limit. You should stop fishing and go home. Sunday the 18th. Alright. You have the day off from school today. The fog will come after several days of rain. You must prepare to take action. You need to find information for Rize. I sure do, but first, you realize that you haven't bought anything from the home shopping program this week. Maybe you should watch it. Come on. I need something good. Which program would you watch? Let's watch the shopping program. You hear an infectiously cheery song. Here comes Tanaka, over the airwaves to you. Hello everyone, welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, granter of your desires. This is Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the mail-order television program being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. I was just seeing how fast I could say those words because I say them all the damn time. Now let's introduce the products available for these 3 days. It's Reprisal Chain, a shock repellent chain. Oh my goodness, I can't believe its wonderfulness. You ever bothered by static electricity? Wear this repellent chain. Reprisal chain, sorry, I should say, and it will repel any sort of shock coming your way. I'll add heavy soup to your reprisal chain, all because, again, we have to continue the trend of selling the same stocked item for the next 3 weeks before we finally change what is on offer. The low price of only 21,800 yen. We got another fantastic product on sale today, though. Soma ×1. Got high quality water? No, probably not, because we've got it all. We've got the purifying water bottled up, and we got Soma, and we're gonna give it to you all for 14,800 yen. These products are so popular we can only allow 1 order per person. Which would you like to purchase today? You can only buy 1 of the products offered. You currently have 42,932 yen. Reprisal Chain combo or Soma combo. I think I'm going to go for the Soma combo this time rather than the Reprisal Chain, because as much as I would like to repel electricity, or shock I should say, Soma is just an absolutely useful item. As I well know from Persona 5. Done. Dusted. Bang. Ship it to me. You bought the Soma combo including Soma and purifying water. It's daylight robbery selling me water for 15,000 yen. Wow, we sold through our entire stock. Again, I lied last time about selling through our entire heavy soup stock, but hey, sometimes you gotta encourage scarcity to get some big sales going on. But thank you all so much for your participation in today's show. Today's sale is over, but you'll get another chance for 3 days starting next Sunday. See you all next time on this channel. You hear the catchy song again. Here comes Tanaka, over the airwaves to you. The shopping program has ended. You turn off the TV. Let's go investigate where Naoto's gone. It is Sunday, so I would like to... Oh wow, the music's actually back just normally now as we run around during the daytime. I'd like to actually investigate what happened with Naoto, but if we have the chance to go into the TV, I'd rather go talk to Hisano because it is Sunday and she's only available on Sundays and holidays, so that'll be good to go. I splashed out so much money on those bead melon seedlings, and they grew fine. It was worth using that dried mullet roe as fertilizer. Since they were expensive, I thought I should make it look pretty on the plate and try to give it some nice presentation. But my mother-in-law said, "Can't you even cut fruit properly?" Maybe fruit was too advanced for me to handle. Okay, if she was only worried about the presentation, then hopefully it tasted good, right? Damn, we truly are running out of money now. We're down to like 20,000 yen. The cop's not there by the intersection. There's that other police officer who's back. Hopefully he's willing to talk now that we're so worried about Naoto. You got some business with me, kid? Just because I don't look it, I'm still busy, you know. You're a police officer, you're meant to serve the community, and I need you to serve me right now. I shouldn't be saying that you need to serve me like some sort of slave, but I need you to help me. You told him that Naoto hasn't been coming to school lately and that you're worried. Shirogane? You know him? I haven't seen him at that station lately either. Funny, it wasn't that long ago that he'd been around well into the night, looking through the files. Even if he wasn't satisfied with the case's outcome, he seemed so focused that I thought he was obsessed with it. You listen to him talk about Naoto. You should report the information you've gathered. With regard to this investigation, you discovered that Naoto has an obsession with this case. What do the police think of Naoto? They consider him a child. It seems that Naoto had a fervent obsession with the investigation, but it seems that his obsession was not well received and the police treated him like a child. You think you understand Naoto a bit? You should report to Rise. Alright, there we go. We've got his location, but as I said, it's Sunday, so let's go hang out with Hisano first, and we'll go into the TV world tomorrow. She did say she doesn't want to see us again, but we can't let her do that to us, because we still have 5 more social link ranks we need to rank up. So, Chan. Haha, I'm no good. I said I didn't want to see you, and yet part of me was hoping that you would come anyway. Oh, there you go. See? I'm happy that you did. If it's alright with you, shall we talk? Since you have Ghoul, a persona of the Death Arcana, you two might get along well, your relationship's gonna move closer soon. Will you still spend the day with Hisano? Let's do it.
Yes.
I'd be happy to. Hisano smiles gently. I was half expecting you to come, and half thinking that you'd given up. Being non-committal, floating around, never deciding to be one thing nor another. Can a man understand that? I don't get it. It's not so bad as feelings go. Sano smiles cheerfully. I just remembered something. Before we were married, you remember that my husband and I could only meet once a year, yes? That's right, because he was part of a show, so we exchanged letters all the time. I'd wait by the mailbox every day, wondering when his next letter would arrive. The days one came would fill me with joy, but I also felt that reading it immediately would be wasteful. Oh, right, so a bit of a delayed gratification, I see, Hisano. But I wanted to write my reply so badly, so I would grow impatient and read it carefully over and over. Letters, how inconvenient. What were they about? Do you know? I've forgotten after all this time. Hisano smiles. When you find yourself somebody to love, try writing a letter for them. Just one line can convey so much more of your feelings than 100 speeches. I think, well, I don't write letters per se to my wife, but when it comes to giving cards, like Christmas cards or birthday cards, yes, I give Christmas cards to my own wife. I just feel like it's nice to just let her know how grateful I am that she's in my life, and sharing a message like that, I think, is a nice way to convey your feelings to your significant other, or to anyone in general, like my family, or her family. It's good to put it on words, and it's nice to read, you know, rather than just hearing it. It's just having it in physical form that you can display somewhere for a couple of days is always handy. Hisano smiles nostalgically. You feel some of the loneliness she is bearing. I'm like the town therapist, man. Looking after Naoki, looking after Eri, counseling her and her stepson, looking after Hisano. Goodness me. The old lady social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas of the Death Arcana has grown. But you know what? I've lost the letters he'd sent to me. I thought I kept them in a safe place. Well, I suppose I don't need them anymore anyway. Still, wouldn't it be nice to read them, you know, again? I was about to say one last time, but that's a bit ominous and sad. Hisano looks sad. Maybe having those letters again would cheer her up. Ooh.
I'll see you again.
Does that mean I have to find them somewhere? You left Hisano and went home.
Oh, you're home.
I am. Thank you, Nanako. I guess I can't hang out with you this evening. She's still unhappy. Well, the mushroom's gone. I guess someone ate it. I suppose we work on our understanding. Probably would be great to do. So let's check if we've got a book on merely understanding. No, we don't. We've read everything to do with understanding. So let's just work. You can work here. Let's work. I think it's origami cranes. Yes. Right. Let's make some cranes. You decided to make cranes. You carefully and precisely folded cranes for a person you have never met. Your understanding has increased. You suddenly forgot how to make origami cranes. Oh, dude, I hate it when that happens, when you're in the middle of something and you've done it so often that your muscle memory usually carries you through, but now, all of a sudden, your brain's reactivated and you can't remember anything. Rely on muscle memory. You empty your mind and let your hands fold paper by themselves. Before you know it, you made a mountain of cranes. Awesome. It worked. The bundle of cranes has been completed. As a reward from the Volunteer Association, you received antibiotic gel. Better than mouthwash. Alright, Monday. Oh, it's another holiday. Which means I think we can hang out with Hisano again. So we should probably make the most of that, too. Today is Respect for the Age Day, so you have the day off from school. The fog will come after several days of rain. You must prepare to take action. You found a hint for Rize. You should go to the TV world and have Rize perform a scan. Well, it is Respect for the Aged Day, so what better way to celebrate that than to hang out with Hisano, who is available today. Oh, So-chan. I wonder where my husband's letters are. Whatever happened to them? When he died, I cleaned out the storehouse. Did I sell them along with everything else? Hisano looks sad. If you found the letters, would she cheer up? Okay, but where did you sell them to? Well, let's just work our way down the street and see if we can find anything. Have you come to see my art? Please look around. Take your time. By the way, isn't that the Inaba trout I asked you about before? Oh yes, I do owe you a trout. How about it? Will you give it to me? Yes. Completed quest 32. Acquire Inaba trout. Whoa, this one's got a pretty good shape to it. Hey, wait right there for a sec. Alright. What have you done to this trout? Sorry about the wait. Inspiration suddenly struck and I had to go make something with the materials I had in the back. I want you to take it as a token of my gratitude. Obtain Inaba trout as a weapon. Fantastic. I might ask you another favor, and if I do, I'll be counting on you again. Oh yeah, can't wait for the red goldfish edition. Let's talk. I just bought a bunch of antiques from an estate sale by a woman who lost her husband. Well, that's promising. I found these strange letters in what I bought. They're love letters. Don't you think it's strange? No. Why would that be strange? Throwing them away is a bit cold, and returning them to their owner is also kind of an admission of reading them. Are these the letters that Hisano had told you about before? He asked Idara for the letters he found. Received husband's letters. Alright, there we go, we're done. That didn't take long. I was kind of expecting it to be in the next store, but let's just go there anyway. Oh yes, everything's so normal now, isn't it, old lady Shiroku? We received some new merchandise. Please buy a lot. The Detective Prince person, huh? A little while ago they were showing him on TV. They wanted to change my shop into the shop the prince visited. Of course, I refused. God, he's really taking over this town. I visited this shop plenty of times earlier in the game. I just kind of haven't been here in a while. I mean, I come here at night. Instead of tourists, I'd rather sell to kids like you and your friends. Okay. What do you even have that's useful? Some stuff, but I'm running out of money, so... Oh, mouthwash. This is what Yumi gave me. Hey, I conveniently ran into your letters.
My.
So-chan, I'm so happy to see you. Hisano smiles gently. Since you have Ghoul, episode of the Death Arc on it, you might get along well. Your relationship with Hisano is going to be closer soon. We spend the day with Hisano. Let's do it. I'd be happy to. Hisano smiles gently. My, So-chan. Those are... You showed Hisano the letters from her husband. Here we are.
My.
The letters from my husband. How? Don't mind how. You told her they were at Daidara.
My.
Oh my, it must have been when he came to collect the contents of the storehouse. So that's where I kept the letters. Thank you, So-chan. From the bottom of this old woman's heart. I'm so happy. Hisano is very happy. You're not so happy, you're very happy. And you deserve it. But I'm going to burn them. Excuse me? Well, what was that? Why? I'll go get some matches. You don't want to read them one more time? Excuse me, no. I mean, it would be easier to just throw it onto the river. Like how that little dejected look came out on my face. She's going to burn them. What should you do? Read them. You decided to read a little bit. The wooden well frame. I was once shorter than it. I have outgrown it in the time that we have been kept apart. That's all the postcard says. Another postcard has a short composition on it. I want to see you so much. How much sky, earth, and water do my words have to run through, on, and over to reach you, my dear Hisa-san? How I wish I was this postcard. Oh. Isn't that just so sad? But, you know that saying, right? Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. It's sad to read, yes, but, you know, this is evidence of the love that you shared. He had no idea that he was being deceived. What? I'm sure he never imagined that the Hisa-san he loved would someday wish to see him dead. Oh. Sorry, I seem to have misunderstood this entire situation. You didn't love him? He was a kind, honest, and loyal man. He fell ill and became bedridden. I had to work to support our family. He would always apologize to me for failing as a husband. When he did, he would smile so sadly. His illness worsened and he must have been scared. He began to take his fear and frustration out on me. The man who had been so kind, oh no, he's devolved into some sort of abuser. But that didn't bother me at all. I had agreed that I would work and take care of him the day we were wed, in sickness and in health. Yeah, but he also has to take care of you, not shout and scream at you, right? That goes both ways. In sickness and in health. You're the one looking after him, he's the one he's in sick.
He forgot.
Yeah. He forgot who I was, and he forgot all about me. Oh. I couldn't bring myself to love him. I couldn't forgive the way he would look at me with such confusion in his eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. And when I cried, he would wipe my tears away, like the man he had been all those years ago. I couldn't forgive that. I couldn't bear that. That stranger in his body, stealing his mind day after day. When he slept, I tried to kill him. Wow. Okay. Bit of euthanasia going on. Because I guess he had dementia or something? But I couldn't. Of course you couldn't. You loved him. While I was standing over him, he looked up and he smiled at me. That same smile he gave me when I was a girl.
And in the same voice he would use to tell me he loved me, he asked, "Who are you, ma'am?"
Oh god, that has to be so soul-crushing. Just someone that you love, and you know that he loved you, but now he can't remember. Just, oh my goodness. I can't imagine. That was 3 years ago. After that day, he would forget who I was every morning. Every day he would ask me, "Who are you?" So Alzheimer's, dementia, and every day I would answer, "Who am I today?" I was a total stranger to him, until the very end. He was being cared for by a stranger as he passed away. That was his punishment. Punishment for forgetting me. But it wasn't his fault if it was an illness, was it, Hisano? You can't fault him for that. That's a cruel tale.
I was relieved.
Before I could feel anything else, I felt relief. Relief that it was finally over for both of us. It was then that I realized that I had been wanting him to die. As a sort of mercy kill, right? Not because you wanted to punish him for forgetting you. Right, Hisano? Right? And because I wished it. He left this world and went to the gods. I am death itself. Well, I mean, he was on his way already. You can't proclaim to be death itself because you wished for him to die, and he was already on death's door. Hisano smiles sadly. You feel you understand Hisano a bit more. Oh, goodness. Yeah, well, this tale has taken a tragic turn, hasn't it? The old lady's social link has reached level 7. Your power to create personas of the Death Arcana has grown. Please, throw the letters away. I can't bear to see them anymore. I don't want to touch them anymore.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You weren't able to give Hisano back the letters from her husband. Perhaps you should speak with the owner of Daidara. Perhaps.
Welcome back.
Perhaps I'll keep them and give them to her at some point. Okay, now we can hang out with Nanako. But let me just do my due diligence and go outside. There's some fried dough. It may be leftovers from Nanako's school lunch. Eat a little? No, it's Nanako's school lunch. You can take it tomorrow. Okay, goodness. Ah. It seems that you have completed over half of the social links. Oh, really? That's good news. I don't know if I'm on track to complete them all by the game's end, though. I'm doing my best. How wonderful for you. Well then, please take this. Your commitment to your social links will become your commitment to your world. I look forward to seeing your world. Wow, okay, cool. Received a metal bat. Thank you for this baseball bat. I will cherish this, and I'll make sure it commemorates the fact that I've completed half my social links. Alright, I got a Justice Persona, Nanako. Let's do it.
Well,
Never mind. It seems that Nanako is hiding something. You should be able to get her to tell you with your current level of expression. There's no hiding anymore, Nanako. Big Bro is here to extract your secrets. Since you have Principality and Persona of the Justice Arcana 2 might get along well, your relationship's going to become closer soon. Will you spend the evening with Nanako? Let's do it. Oh, okay. Nanako looks relieved. Alright, hit me. Don't tell Dad, but... Nanako looks like she's about to cry. Swear to it. Oh, okay. Nanako nods and begins talking. They handed this out at school. They said to give it to our parents. You've been hiding this for months from me. No, finally I can get it out of you. The paper Nanako gave you has the following written on it. Parent survey regarding scheduling of parent-teacher interviews. Oh. They said to have our parents write down when they can visit the school. But Dad's always working, so... he can't come, huh? I'll ask him with you. Really? Thanks, Big Bro. Nanako looks relieved. I'll give this to Dad. I'll ask him to come. Of course he'll come, I'm sure he will. I'm glad I asked you. You're most certainly welcome. I'm happy to help. You can feel Nanako's trust for you. Feel that your relationship with Nanako has grown deeper. Oh my goodness, all this time you just wanted to ask your dad if he could come to a parent-teacher interview conference? Oh, Nanako, you sweet summer child. Rank 6. He'll come, right? Since he's my real dad. Big Bro, did you have parent-teacher interviews too? Were you nervous? You talked about different things with Nanako.
good night.
It's getting late, so you put Nanako to bed and went to your own room. I never attended my parent-teacher interviews. My dad just went by himself, which was fine. Good afternoon! As I'm sure you all know, yesterday was Respect for the Aged Day. I mean, yeah, the day off school. Of course we know. Did you all take good care of your elders? I sure did. My grandmother's over 90, but she still gets out and sweats by playing gate ball. I just know she's gonna live over 100 years. Heck, she's almost there. I wish her all the best to reach 100. Oh, Waku Sr, you're a city boy, you might know this. What do you call somebody who's between 90 and 100 years old? A nonagenarian? Ooh, A Precentenarian. It's either the top or the bottom one, right? Surely. Not the middle one. It is nonagenarian. There we are. You gave the answer you thought was right. Wow, I'm amazed by that brain of yours, so. Are you close to your grandparents? I'm close to a phone. That's what's told me the answer. A nonagenarian is somebody in their 90s. I learned that from Mr. Hosoi. Interesting, huh? Say, why don't we practice gate ball so you'll be able to play it with your elders? Yeah, well, as long as they're fit. You answered correctly. Your knowledge has increased. Your knowledge has changed from professor to sage. Alright, there we go. Top knowledge. We can finally hang out with Naoto. And by hanging out with Naoto, I mean we gotta go into the TV and rescue him. So let's get moving. We've procrastinated long enough, Adachi. We're about to head into the... sorry. I'm just going to go to the food court. You want anything from the shops? Oh, it's you. I'm a little busy right now. The investigation's going forward bit by bit. I can't tell you the details, though. You should hurry home. Dojima-san will be worried. Adachi seems busy. You should talk to him when the investigation is wound down. Yeah. About that. Gather everyone at the food court. Let's do it.
Okay, that's all of us.
Yep. And I even brought a intimate trout we can use as a weapon. So, surely things won't go wrong. Let's confirm the situation. Damn it. Stupid Naoto being so freaking stubborn. It seems like he can't rely on anyone, so this is the only way he can truly make himself heard. I feel sorry. I feel for him. If he went in on by his own will for the reasons we came up with, maybe he'll learn something that will finally help us identify the killer. Let's hurry and rescue him. He trusted us to do that. We gotta live up to his expectations. We have to rescue him before the fog sets in, right? Why freak out over when the damn fog's gonna come? Today ought to be all we can need to go in and get him, damn it! Oh my goodness, I'm losing it, I'm slipping. Struggling to read the text boxes, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think we're close to the end now, and things, I don't know, it's September. But yeah, things probably are going to ramp up from here, so let's enter the TV.
Don't worry,
Rescue
we can
Naoto.
do this.
We can do this. Looking forward to see what kind of dungeon we're about to enter. Oh, hey Senpai, found any clues? We should have discussed this back at the food court. Tell me quick, I'll find him in a jiffy. He's a
Did
child.
you find out more about Naoto-kun?
And he's obsessed with this case. You told Rize about Naoto being treated like a child, and you explained Naoto's abnormal obsession to solve the
I
case.
see. So he's being stubborn about the case.
Yep, I don't know how this is gonna help, but hey, it's on you.
But it seems like it's rare for Naoto-kun to get so worked up over something.
I mean, we don't really know him that well, do we?
Okay, I've got a good feel for him. I think I can do this. It won't take long for me to find him with my persona, so be ready to follow me once I do.
Right. Okay, whoa. Looks like your satellite matched with another. Are we about to enter some sort of bunker?
What is this place?
It's all sci-fi. Hey, doesn't it remind you of those secret hideouts in live-action shows?
It reminds me of like a bomb shelter, really.
Oh yeah! I used to watch Featherman all the time when I was a kid.
I hear that those are really tough shoots. A lot of the actors do their own stunts, like jumping through fire themselves.
Really? Jeez, it's a bit reckless by the studio, isn't it? They're risking their actors' lives. That's what the stuntmen are for.
Well, it's every man's dream to do that stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, I can understand that. They're action-based, like kung fu movies. And just the phrase secret hideout has this exciting ring to it.
She definitely sounds excited. I totally hear you.
Actually, when I was a kid, I had my own secret place near the mountain by Yukiko's house.
Wow. Really? Was it like your training grounds?
I'd pretend that a legendary kung fu master was teaching me special techniques. Hwata!
Alright. Good on you, GA.
Got it all wrong. But hey, so this secret hideout thing, it came from Naoto's mind? I guess our proper boy detective isn't as grown up as he looks.
Well, I mean, he is a teenager.
All right, let's get going.
Alright, let's go. You have pinpointed Naoto's location. All that's left is to save him. You should prepare yourself for the upcoming rescue mission. The secret bunker. Who is going to come with me inside this death trap of sorts, I'm sure.